Alright, Kendrick, man. I would tell you the story of Boatlash. Remember that? Let me tell you again, man. Alright, so there was this little girl, right? Her name was Susie. Fucking fat ass. Her name is Susie, right? Susie's about 7 years old. Everybody loves Susie. Susie's just the greatest girl that you ever met. Okay? So, Susie's on her way to school one day. It's Friday. It's trash day. She's outside early in the morning waiting for the bus. She sees the trash people come up. And she's like, "Hey, trash people. Hey, trash man." You know? And trash man's like, "Hey, Susie. You're awesome, man. You just brighten my day just by me seeing you today. You're just the awesome. Man,
She's
just
so
awesome. Yeah, she's so awesome, man. Susie's the greatest, man. So,
She's Susie.
yeah, she's Susie, man. She's the shiz, man. Susie is it, alright? So, anyway. So, the trash man's picking up the trash, and he's talking to Susie. And while he's blinded by Susie's just awesomeness, you know, he ends up dropping the trash can on the other trash guy's foot. And the trash guy, he's like, "Yo, man, don't drop it on my foot, man. That really hurt." And he's like, "Oh, man, whatever, man. You're a Boatlash. It doesn't matter." You know? And he's like, "Why would you talk to me like that?" And he's like, "Man, put the trash in the trash truck now." And he's like, "All right, man, whatever." So, you know, he's like, "All right, Susie, see you later." And she's like, "See you later, trash man." And so she goes to school or whatever. She walks in school, and everybody in school, they stop. And they're just like, "Oh my God, it's Susie. Susie's here. We're going to have a great day. Everybody's going to have a perfect day today because Susie's here."
Perfect day.
Perfect, because she's awesome, and everybody loves Susie, right? So Susie sits down in class, and everybody's like, "Yeah," and the teacher's, she's about to say her little morning stuff, but she's like, "You know what? We're just going to have a great day because Susie's here, everybody." And she's like, "All right, okay, yeah, okay, thanks, guys," you know. And they're like, "Oh, you're so great, Susie, you're so awesome." She's like, "Yeah, I know, you know." And so, there's a guy sitting behind her, and he's like, man, I just want to touch Susie, you know. Just got to touch her hair, you know. So she pulls Susie's hair, and Susie's like, you know, stop pulling my hair, man. And then the guy's like, "Okay." And he's just like, he can't help it, you know. He just sees that hair, and he's just like, touches her hair again. And she turns around, she's like, "Don't touch my hair again, you Boatlash."
You better back the fuck up.
And he's like, and then she was like, you know, like whatever. And then the teacher's like, "Wait, what did you say, Susie?" And Susie's like, I just called him a Boatlash. It's no big deal, you know. And she's like, "Susie, no student of mine can be in my class saying things of that nature.
That nature.
You have to leave.
What the fuck?
Get out of here, Susie.
Get out of here.
Get out of here and go to the principal's office now."
That's mad.
Yeah. Like she was just like, "Oh my God," you know, like. So Susie goes to the principal's office, and the principal's like, "Oh, it's Susie. It is Susie," you know. So Susie's like, "Hey, principal," and principal's just like, "Hi, Susie. What are you here for? You know, are you here to, you know, brighten my day because you're so awesome? Because you're here, because you're just awesome. I'm gonna have a great day because you're here today." And she's like, "Yeah, you know, but
life.
I'm actually in trouble, you know." And Susie's like, "Yeah, I'm in trouble." And then principal's like, "Susie's in trouble. Yeah, right, Susie. Okay, that's funny. Thank you.
Joke. Like a real knee slapper.
Susie's in trouble." Yeah, so, you know, he laughs it off, and he sends Susie back to class, and then he's like, wait, Susie, before you leave, why are you here again? And she's like, "Oh, I called a boy Boatlash, but, you know, it's no big deal." And then she's walking out, and he's like, whoa. Wait, what did you say? And she's like, "Oh, I called a boy a Boatlash. It's no big deal." And she was like, and he was like, and the principal's like, no student of mine can go here saying things of that nature. Get out of this school, Susie, and never come back. Never. Never, ever. Ever.
Kick Susie's ass to the
Kick
curb.
Susie out, you know, for saying Boatlash, for calling the boy Boatlash, man. So Susie's out. She's out of school. She's like, man, whatever. I'm going home. I'm awesome. I don't need that in school. Everybody loves me in the city, you know. So Susie's like, yeah, you know, she's going home. No big deal, right? Susie gets home. Her mom's still at home, you know. I don't know. Does Susie's mom work or something? Like, I don't know. She sells like online stuff, you know. She's
a work from home.
Yeah, she's one of them type of ladies, you know. So she goes home and Susie's mom's like, oh, it's Susie. Yeah, you know. She's like, hey, Susie, what are you doing here? You know, you're just so awesome. You know, we love you, Susie. And so she's just like, well, I'm actually in trouble, Mom. And Susie's mom, she says,
She just laughed off.
Susie's mom.
Another fucking knee slapper.
Susie's in trouble.
Who the fuck said that?
That's hilarious. Susie in trouble, man. That's crazy. That's just crazy. So anyways. So her mom says, no, Susie, for real though, why are you here? And she's like, well, I got kicked out of school because I called a boy Boatlash. And she's like, you called a boy Boatlash? No daughter of mine can stay here saying things of that nature. Susie, you are no longer my child. Get out of my house and never come back. Never, ever, ever. And she's like,
out in the street.
fine. It's a weird day anyway. And Susie, it's been a long day. And I just want to go outside. So Susie goes outside. She's 7. She's awesome. She's walking around, you know. She's like, man, I'm Susie, man. It's the greatest day ever. You know, I'm Susie. So, guess who Susie sees as she's leaving the house? Across the street, still on the job. Guess, man. It's the trash man. Yeah. It's the trash man. And he's across the street still collecting trash. You know? Hasn't been long in the day. She only went to class for a little bit. He's still out there. You know? Yeah. So she's like, just walking. She likes to look at him. You know, he looks over. He's like, oh, my day's going to be even better because Susie's here. You know? So he looks across the street and he's like, hey, Susie, hey. And then Susie's like, hey, trash man. And he's like, what are you doing out? You know, shouldn't you be in school or something? Didn't I see you get on the bus? Shouldn't you be at school? Are you in trouble? And Susie's like, oh, well.
Yes, are you in trouble?
I kind of got kicked out of school. He's like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, well, why don't you just go home? You know, everybody loves you. Why don't you just go home? Go home, Susie. And Susie's like, well, I went home and I got kicked out of home. And she's like, yeah, I got kicked out of home. And then so he's like, for what? And she's like, well, I called a boy Boatlash. And he's like, what you doing saying stuff like that? Why are you saying words like that? You know, do you even know what that means? You know, like, Why is she saying boat? But she's going around calling people Boatlash. She didn't even know what that means, man. She doesn't even know what it means.
That's what children do, bro.
Yeah, man. She didn't even know what it means.
Kids, man.
Yeah. So he's like, hey, Susie, why don't you come across the street and I'll tell you what it means? And she's like, wait, you know what the word means? And he's like, yeah, I know what it means. And she's like, all right. So she goes across the street, you know, she's all excited. She's Susie, man. Walk across the street, 7 years old, man. About to find out what Boatlash means. But you know 7-year-old kids aren't supposed to cross the street without looking. Boom! She is hit by a car. Dead on sight. Susie's gone, man. Stay in, man. That's it. She should have known better crossing the street without looking both ways, man.
Playing happy go lucky into a motherfucker.
Let's just enjoy the ride, man.
Right to the end.
Susie got hit by a bus.